May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be free from harm. May all beings love life. May all beings awaken. Welcome to another Cuke Audio mini podcast. I pray that you and yours are safe and comfortable, free from economic hardship, and able to get out and do whatever it is you want within the limitations of the universal precept of do as little harm as possible. Here's another outtake from Zen is right now. This one comes from Stanley White, Sebastian. Suzuki Roshi had patience. People yakety-yak, but people do notice presence. If you're strong where you are, people will respect you. And not only respect you, but they'll ask you to teach them how to do that. And this is definitely what Suzuki Roshi had. When he talks, people listen, like the ad says. Presence is really important, and that's what Suzuki Roshi had a lot of. And because of that, he was revered. That's a really good comment of Stan's, you know. I've never heard anybody else say it quite that way. I'm sure other people did, but I just don't recall it. And that's a really good observation that, you see, that's a way of saying it that Westerners can understand. That's not so woo-woo, right? People understand the word presence. This person had presence. Or you can say, you know, one type of presence is somebody, they say, whenever he walked into a room, he changed the vibes of the room, everybody would know it. That wasn't necessarily true with Suzuki. But if he was relating to you, or if he was in his element, you could feel his presence. If you got within his atmosphere, you could feel his presence. Or you might feel his presence. Stan felt his presence. Many people did. An extremely high percentage of people who met him did. I can tell you that because I've talked to him. And, you know, I was advised when I started interviewing for people for this actually I started in 93. But I was advised, you know, by someone around 95, and some people would say, and a lot of people just assumed I'd do that, talk to his most important disciples, or talk to the people closest to him. That is not what I've done at all. I've talked to them, but I've tried to talk to everybody, or get a note from them, you know. What was it like? And I don't just ask them about him. I ask them about Zen Center, the whole milieu, the whole thing. But just over and over, you hear, and I witnessed, that he had presence. That's well said, because, a lot of the ways we say those things don't communicate as well, like, the way he held a cup transfixed me. People say that, right? But that's sort of zenny. Say he had a really strong presence. That's good. Well, anyway, it just got me thinking. Thanks, Stan. Good point. This has been a Cuke Audio mini podcast. I'm DC. Coming to you from sleepy Sonora with Doggy Bandita, Feline Cuchita, and dear lovely Katrinka. And we're wishing you and yours and all of us a grand awakening.